Zimbabwe Farmers Union, the leading farmer representative body in Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe Farmers Union aims at promoting and advancing farmers' interests and welfare through representation, networking, information dissemination, capacity building, formation of commercially viable enterprises, environmental awareness, mobilization of resources and members, gender, HIV and AIDS mainstreaming. Approximately 80% of women live in the communal areas where they constitute 61% of the farmers and provide 70% of the labor. Thus, the work of women farmers is essential for food security. As ZFU, to attain gender balance in agriculture, we are empowering women to successfully contribute to the food security and nutrition of the nation and have better livelihoods.
My name is Violet Mandishona. I'm the Capacity Building Manager in Zimbabwe Farmers Union, as well as the gender focal person within the union. And the part we are taking actually in bringing women into agriculture, that's considering the issue of gender mainstreaming, is the first we are training women farmers to take up leadership positions in the union from the grassroots level up to the national level. On top of that, we are also trying to bring financial products to the rural women where they are out there in the field. For example, taking up life insurance as well as weather index insurance. In Zimbabwe Farmers Union, we have example of women in Gweru who are doing a lot of agriculture activities by the name Simukai Women in Agriculture.
Women in Agriculture, Simukai. Nzarandei, Simukai. My name is Jane Mutatu. I am a smallholder farmer. I live from the farm, I eat from the farm, I dress from the farm. At the same time, I am the founder of the Jane Mutatu Agric Institute, a training center for the smallholder farmers. Zimbabwe Farmers Union is our umbrella, because we realized that we couldn't operate on our own without that national linkage. The main purpose of Simukai Women in Agriculture is to link the smallholder farmer, number one, with markets, what we call the market guarantees. As a school, as a college, our duty is to source those market guarantees. And I'm so happy to say we are now linked with the main chain stores in Zimbabwe. The model that we use is a group model. We don't operate as individuals. We encourage them to come for training as a group, ranging from a minimum of 5 to a maximum of 10.
Savarume voka Tatu Agriculture School. Takaona madzimai datrain vanhu vatatevera kunotrainawo ikoko. Kuona kuti zvinobatsira zvikuru kuvanhu veZimbabwe kuti vanhu vabudikirewo pachisoya panyaya dzekurima idzi.
Those within the same area, after this first semester, they then embark on a project of their choice, which has to do either with livestock or with horticulture. And our duty at that point is to make sure that we link them to those projects that we have already secured, or that we have already secured the market for it. And as we speak, I'm so glad that we were given an order of 5,000 goats for export. At the same time, we were also given an order by the EU market for carrots, mushroom. And I think you have realized this morning we have supplied to the tune of about 200 punnets every day. I cannot supply them on our own. So these women now, we give tens. So that is continuous. There is non-stop. Once we supply, if I supply today, another will supply tomorrow, another will supply the next week, the following day, and the like. So in terms of supply guarantee with the local and the export market, I think we have safely secured that. We have a motto to say the woman we want is a woman who is bankable. This year alone, over 1,200 smallholder farmers, for the first time in history, they were able to open accounts under what we call financial inclusive program. Don't leave us out. And over 1,200, and most of them were able to swipe for the first time. You should have seen them doing it.
Ipo pano zvizhinji zvatakarima market gardening. Market gardening takarima zvinhu zvakafanana nemacarrots, cucumber, butternuts. Tinotarisira zvakare kuzoendera mberi tichirima.
As women, we cannot afford not to produce and to commercialize the goat. Takamirira mombe humai. Takamirira mbudzi dzemasungiro. No. We are saying it's time as an African woman needs to have your own things. Have your own goats. Have your own chickens. This is what we call the producer card. Because for us to be able to operate and to sell our products in supermarkets, there is need for traceability. Who are you? Where is it grown? And how was it grown? What were the dynamics under which this crop was grown? So there was need for us to come up with a producer number, a grower's number. And that's where the Zimbabwe Farmers Union came in. And this is mine, but all our members, like it will say ID number, name, Mutatu Jane, ID number, then grower's number, mid 4426. Once we punch this number, even the supermarket will know that this carrot did not come from Susan, it came from Jane. And we have now barcodes so that those products can now be scanned on the computer. And even those goats, from wherever they are until they go to the final point, they will carry this name, Jane Mutatu, mid 4426, Simukai Women in Agriculture, Gweru, Midlands. Myself, total for the cattle that I sold today at the market was $3,260. So smallholder farmers, it's good for us. There's money in smallholder farmers, but there's now need for commitment. Simukai Women in Agriculture, Women in Agriculture, Simukai, Nzarandei, Simukai, Shagi.
Zimbabwe Farmers Union, the leading farmer representative body in Zimbabwe.